Least I can do is get to the right screen. There we go. And of course, make sure it shows up. Perfect. Okay. Bring that to here. There we go. Okay. To say that I am ever so slightly frustrated from the last time I did this would be an understatement. Def kicked my ass last time. And if you think I'm just gonna sit down and take that, you don't know me very well. I am not letting Def whoop my ass for the 7th, 8th, I don't know how many times. Anyways, no long preamble this time. Welcome back. My name is Magus the Sleepy, Magus the Sleepy, however you feel like pronouncing it is cool. Welcome back to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. If you were here last time, we made it all the way from the start of the game, being stuck in an eclipse of Soma Cruz, to the clock tower. Where, after quite an interesting number of attempts, in what I think was record time for me, like playing personally, I made it all the way to the clock tower boss, Death. And I did that woefully underleveled. I was at level 23 or 24 when last you joined me. As you can see, I have leveled slightly. I decided rather than force everyone to have to go through watching me grind and fight these same enemies over and over and over, I could do a bit of off-stream grinding, see if that helps me a little bit. Got to a nice round level of 30. Picked up the Lightning Doll Soul. Can't remember if I had the Werewolf Soul already or not. That might be a new one. Hi, Freya. My cat says hi. The Lightning Doll Soul is very much a new one because that is part of the grind I did. And I'll show you what that looks like. I've gotten some Harpy Souls as well. Killer Doll just mesmerizes the enemy. I also got the Great Armor Soul. It's really not worth it. It says strength increased 120%. The problem is that it's not stacking an additional 120% onto your strength stat. It's just increasing it by 20% and absolutely demolishing your MP while it happens. That is 60 MP per second. So you're going to get a couple of extra hits, but that's about it. Not worth.
Path 1.
Hi, Fieldy. Thank you for restoring the board for 5 months. You join me as I'm about to try and grudge match against Death again because Seriously, I am pissed off about how I went last time. Ooh, I was a little tilted. I grinded so much that I got the rare drop from the Great Armor. Remember that old boss that we fought against? Last time he gave me Iron Plate. Yeah, I killed him so much with Lightning Doll that I got his weapon. The Great Sword, which is... like, it's a really strong sword. The only thing that beats it out right now is the Battle Axe. But it attacks faster than the Battle Axe and leaves me less vulnerable. So we're going to use that now. TJ, thank you for...
Prime subs just don't say when they're on.
Yeah, no, we can't have that be easy. We've already established they have no idea what they're doing anymore. Thank you for restoring your bond with the Void for 5 months, TJ. So yeah, after about a solid hour, no, a half hour of grinding by myself, I have gotten to the point where we are now level 30. We have this cool-ass new sword. I can shoot lightning from my hands like a Sith Lord. It's pretty cool. I'm going to go fight Death again. Hopefully this time, I can kill him. That reminds me. Yeah, okay, good. 40 damage, Jesus. Please stop hitting me so hard. It's not cool. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm still a tad miffed at death. Also, alright, we are already doing better than last time. But now shit gets real. Case in point. If I don't talk much, it's because this fight genuinely stresses me out. For that reason. Sometimes Death just fucking cheats. And just decides to come after your ass. I might die just because I'm taking very stupid hits right now. Case in point. Alright. I'm okay with this one. We're a bit rusty. We're getting back in there. Part of that's my fault for getting greedy. Part of that's forgetting I have Giant Ghost. I wasn't kidding last time when I said this is the wall. This is where the game just goes like, hey, guess what? Like, you are not respecting this. You will die. This is probably the first time the game actually will give me an actual proper challenge. Especially because I have no healing items. So how's everybody doing tonight? Okay, much better than last time. Just be patient. That's what I mean. That second follow-up. Oh, he's doing it 3 times because he's being a real bastard tonight. This is what I mean. Sometimes death just decides you die. Fuck it. Okay. Well, you know what? I forgot that he takes that much damage from Lightning Doll. I actually feel kind of dumb now in hindsight. I think this fight will be done very quickly now. Like, I was expecting some damage. I was not expecting, like, 200 to 300 a hit with Lightning Doll. Please die. Please die. Please die. 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 Thank you. Alright, you want to play? No, you want to play Cheap Bastard? Let's play. Oh. Man, it turns out when you see that? He gets that one last hit right at the end. Death attacks enemies using sickles. He gets that one last hit at the end, and that's honestly what I was afraid was going to happen when I was first doing it, is I would fight him, I get hit by the flying scythe at the end, and die right at the end. Okay, we are 12 minutes in. Thank God Dev is dead. Hello, gents, gals, and non-binary pals. Once again, I am Magus the Sleepy. I can now walk underwater. I'm going to sit here in my corner and cry that I didn't kill Death last time. Oh, thank God the fucker is dead. That is the whole reason you come to the clock tower. You come here to get the Skula soul. If Undyne allowed us to walk underwater, Skula allows us... Alright, Undyne allowed us to walk on water, Skula allows us to walk underwater. And if you want an idea what I did for grinding, I did that. I kept walking in and out, blasting him with lightning like I was a goddamn Sith Lord. And I ground these idiots to get that soul. It was not a fun time. Trust me. You didn't miss shit. I spared you a half hour of time that probably would have just been spent on Q&A and me being very, very, very frustrated. And I'm pretty sure I can't actually go this way because I'm thinking a huge wall is in my way. Ah, my memory serves me well. There is a huge ass fucking wall in my way. We'll actually have to come back to that. This is actually the top floor. You can bust your way through for a shortcut. Fortunately, I cannot do that yet. Lightning Doll is probably one of my favorite souls in the game. Because not just because of the fact that you shoot lightning out of your hands, but because of the fact that it's just such a powerhouse of a soul. It eats up your MP like nobody's business. But in return, you manage to get one of the most powerful fuck-off spells in the game. I was trying to remember if there was a broken wall here. Without the Peeping Eye Soul, it becomes a lot tougher. Die, Valkyrie. It becomes a lot tougher to remember where hidden walls are. So how's everyone? Oh, Jesus. Get me out of there. Thought I could slide through it. How's everyone doing tonight? See, 252. Lightning Doll really is one of just the most overpowered souls that you can get in this game. Because so much stuff is weak to lightning. Ow. See, you just delete. Now, if you're wondering what that Death Soul was, I will actually equip it. We will hold on to that for a little bit later. I just realized, did I fight Death without even using Headhunter that time? I feel kind of proud about that. Here's the School of Soul. We now sink like a stone underwater. Needles tosses mines into the air that explode at fixed intervals. Hello, Phil. You missed me getting my revenge on Death after leveling up 7 times off stream, so no one had to watch me go through that bullshit. Oh, hey, Devil. You can actually farm him. I think he gives a good soul. I cannot remember. Yes, there was off-stream leveling. Because I figured I value you guys. I value your time. So I figured I could spend an hour just doing some off-stream leveling. So that way you did not have to go through the bullshit of watching me just get absolutely demolished over and over. Or fighting the same 3 enemies over and over. And I'm very proud of my decision. I've been turned to stone. Lightning Dolls. That's all that's here. Lightning Dolls and a little MP restore. If you ever wonder how you break out from that, you literally just swirl your D-pad in every button, every direction possible. But I did get a couple of new souls as well, Phil. I managed to get the Lightning Doll soul, which is one of the most busted bullet souls in the game. I also managed to get the Great Armor's Great Sword, which you see me using right now. Because to hell with using the ever so slightly stronger Great Axe. Okay, thank God. We have the teleport for this room. The Clock Tower teleport is probably one of my favorites because you do need to go back at some points. This is also a favorite place because you can Needles are hilarious when they're out of water because they are just sitting ducks. Yeah, and this right here. This is why you want to grab that teleporter, because I don't have a way back up. And if you're like me when I was younger and you didn't get that teleporter, you will cry. Because your one way back is literally going through the entirety of the clock tower all over again. And I would not wish that on anyone. What I was saying about the needles is that they are really funny in the fact that you can just farm those 4 and they have a very high chance of dropping tasty meat, which is a great way to refill your life. Of course, this happens after you kill death. Because fate is cruel. I still do not have the soul I need to get that sword. The soul in question being a soul that would allow me to change size. I just realized we are exiting September, and I completely forgot to mention that September was a thing. Like, I don't really think that much about that kind of stuff. Because, like, oh no, September, whatever shall I do? Like, if people want to sub, people will sub. I'm not gonna badger people to, like, hey, spend your money here, please, or give out gift subs and stuff. Right now, I'm just happy other people are here at all. So, yeah, I'm just, like, you're getting right now just my post-I killed death thoughts. Because, God, I really do feel like I lost a large chunk of my sanity from that, like, from the stream last time and waiting as long as I did in order to kill death off. I really feel like Magu kind of lost a chunk of who he is as a person. Wondering where I'm going? I'm actually going to the teleporter to go back because I was a dingus and I jumped down. I know I made it sound like I knew what I was doing. I did not. I completely goofed it. If you could not tell, that means I was doing a good job. So now we are slowly but surely going to work our way back to the nearest teleport, which is right nearby, thankfully. And from there, return back from whence I came. The School of Soul opens up a lot of new options for us, including the underground waterways. And if you're wondering, Magus, why aren't you going to the underground waterways? Also, why does it feel like you're having a bit of a tough time figuring out your controls? Because I am. You can tell I'm a little rusty, and I'm actually using a different controller this time. My previous controller unfortunately ceased to be, but I found my old controller. If you want to know what I'm using, I was using an old Xbox One controller. When I'm saying old, I'm talking USB mini old. That thing was ancient. And yes, I'm going to farm these just for a second because if any more of them drop tasty meat, that would be great. Anywho, I was using an Xbox One controller with a USB mini port, and unfortunately that broke. And when that broke, I basically just went, you know what? I'm going to buy a new one. $45 later, because it was on sale, Hurricane Ian decides to make his way towards my house, and that slowed down shipments. I really wanted to finish this before October came to an end. So that way I can go into October trying some more spooky games, like the Dead Space games. And last night, when I was grabbing a shirt from my closet, I saw a box on the top shelf of my closet. So I get it down and open it up, and I find my old controller. That's probably enough farming of these. I'm not going to get any more tasty meat from that. I find an old controller that I used to use for my Raspberry Pi, which is what I'm currently using as we speak. The controller is an 8-bit Do SN30 Plus Pro. Yes, I know, a lot of words. A lot of words, a lot of like styles of abbreviation. To give you an image idea, it's like someone fused a PlayStation DualShock controller with a Super Nintendo controller. And it really feels so good. Like, it handles like a dream. The buttons have like 2 concave and 2 convex. So I don't even have to look at the controller to figure out... Ooh, skull necklace. I don't even have to look at the controller to figure out what button I'm pressing. I can just tell. The buttons are responsive. It is probably one of the best investments I made controller-wise for something that was not a first-party controller. If you ever want to have like a good third-party controller, I cannot recommend this enough. I almost wish I got sponsored by them. It's that good. So, where am I going? I think I can go here? We're about to find out. As you can see, this part's a bit of a puzzle because it's just filled with spikes. Lots of spikes. Lots of annoying Medusa heads. And really, the whole damn thing almost feels like a puzzle for using your slide and jump. My favorite part is that I know where I'm going right now is not required path. Because I always remember going through this and going like, oh boy, now I get to go all the way through it again. And I always hate it. But I have to remind myself what's down this path. It is a suit. The pitch black suit. I currently have steel plate. This offers 1 extra defense and 3 intelligence. Hot damn. This was still worth it. Black suit as dark as the night sky. You cannot see it on Soma. He will always be wearing his coat. I honestly feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity. Oof. And welcome to the main reason I hate doing this part. Oh, thank goodness. Now it's just regular Medusas who can't turn me down. The jump back is still just as annoying. If not more so now, because I have to jump my way back up, but... So how's everyone doing tonight? How's this week been for most people? As we approach the weekend and we start the proper beginning of Spoopy Month. Oh, Lord. Okay. Remember when I said I was going to show you guys what the Death Soul does? The time has come to show you what the Death Soul does. The Death Soul continuously summons scythes aimed towards whatever enemy happens to be coming towards me. The Burt Gang. If you're starting to realize, like I am, that this entire trip was for nothing. It was for a sword and armor after I beat death. Is the sword even worth it? Please be worth it. Oh wow, it actually is. The sword's an additional 10 attack, 2 defense. If that's because it's an extra 2 constitution, mystical sword of protection. How's it swing? Oh lord, it's fast. Okay. So that's the entirety of the clock tower. Let us leave the clock tower and never speak of it ever again. Seriously, fuck this place. Hi, devil. Bye. Bye, devil. This is when Aria of Sorrow opens up a little bit because you get the School of Soul. But at the same time, really where I'm going is predetermined. I'm going to a place with water. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. How has the sound been, by the way? Please tell me it sounds good and not muffled or quiet or not picking up at all. I'm really hoping that it's been coming through and that it does not sound like nothing is coming through whatsoever. What the hell? A base lard? I mean, okay. I didn't think the zombies actually dropped anything but cloth shirts. Hi, Hammer. No sound. Goddamn. Hey, welcome back. By the way, you know Arcado? Yeah, sort of. Is that weird fella a friend of yours, too? You're more popular than I thought. Not much like people like that. So what can I sell you? What, do you not like Arcado, or do you not like me because I'm popular? I'm not sure if I should feel insulted right now. Sell cloth tunic. One thing I don't like is that you can apparently sell the stuff you have equipped, which I feel is awkward. I would love some potions, please, Hammer. There is a glitch you can do in this game. I will not be doing it. Yep, there goes all my money. But now I at least have some stuff. Welcome back. I have a message for you from Maricado. Maricado? Yes, it's there's an area accessible by traveling through water. Without scuba gear, it may be too tough for a human to handle. I see. Come back again later. Maybe I'll have another message from Maricado. I'll check back with you whenever I can. So that is basically Mina's actual purpose. If you have no idea where the fuck to go, you can come back here and Mina will give you a hint courtesy of Arcado to tell you, hey, maybe you should go in this direction. It does help out a lot. Oh shit. Back off. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh man. It's funny, I really went into this expecting that like a large chunk of my energy was going to be trying to kick Def's ass. And having gone through what I've gone through now, I'm just like, huh. I expected it to be a tough fight with sword battles, and then I completely forgot Def is weak to lightning. That's why they put the fucking lightning dolls in the clock tower for you. And I completely forgot. Tasty meat. I can't see sound. Confirm, Phil is not Daredevil. Do a little float. Behold, Man-Eater. He's something. I cannot believe I got that soul. Man-Eater shoots a ripple laser. Man-Eater Soul is one of those really annoying ones with an insanely low drop rate. By the way, if you're wondering how you get through water, you can just double jump infinitely. So here's Man-Eater Soul. It literally is shoot a ripple laser. Rahab's Sword. Since I have the Bird Gang, I really don't need this, especially because this is 2 points stronger. The problem is the Enchanted Sword of Ice, which is why you find it underwater. It's great later, but right now, in here, it is worthless. Come here, man, here. Accept death. Very fun soul. Pain in the ass to get. Got it on the first try because I have no idea anymore. Oh, jeez. No. Well, there goes my MP. Cagnazo. Kind of an asshole. Whew, Lord. I can feel it in my body that I am just, like, absurdly tired. Meet the Dead Crusader. Kind of an asshole. There we go. The Dead Crusader can and will block every attack. You can only attack the Dead Crusader when the Dead Crusader is attacking. Yeah, this isn't even just the sleepies. This is like pure unbridled fatigue. Hi, Triton. Please stop. Go back off. Okay. Fish head. Instead of the bone tower, they're fish heads. Bone fish heads. They're just as annoying as the good old-fashioned bone tower. Just the water version, because if there's a water version, it will be. But it's just pure fatigue, honestly, Phil, and I wish I could explain why. Beyond, you know, the good old-fashioned Magus has chronic fatigue. But it's really just... Fish head shoots fireballs. One of those really vague ones. It will shoot fireballs. Oh yeah, this guy doots. Triton doots. In case you're wondering who the enemy was in this game that does the doots, it's Triton. He does doots. He doots, and therefore he then summons, or he then sends his trident out to attack you. Oh man, look at all these. Just think these could all be filled with tasty meat, but they're not. Oh, slime. There are actually two types of slime. There's regular slime and poison slime. God, I really just want the save point. I do not like being this low on life. I know it doesn't seem like I am, but really there are some enemies around here where one or two punches... Oh wow, got bomber armor. I thought I got slime there. Astounding amount of destructive power. You okay, buddy? This really is Would you like the killer fish soul? Oh yeah, I genuinely forgot I bought potions. Welcome to the Magus Sleepy stream, where the stream value is increased by 50% because the streamer forgets he did shit. This literally is part interactive storytelling, part joke, part did you want the killer fish soul? Here you go. Just fish out of water, and yes, it absolutely can still hurt you. There is nothing else here. It is literally just, haha, fish out of water. But I forgot I already bought like all that. I forgot that I used all my money buying potions from Hammer. Une buries landmines throughout its turf. Translation, you can throw Une out and you can actually make more Une. Thank you. Save points. Oh. Okay. Big sip. Huge chug of water. Oh, hi. Big Gordon. Yep. Big Golem, all right. This is really where the game starts opening up a lot, because the underground waterways have a lot of really multi-tiered pathways, kind of like how they did in Symphony of the Night. There's the other type of slime. That is the poison variant. If it touches you, congratulations, you are poisoned. Your attack stat takes a massive dive. I keep thinking there's going to be a hidden wall somewhere. Now, the whole reason I have not unequipped the School of Soul is literally what you're seeing here. The fact that, like, I wouldn't be able to do battle. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That was a Mandragora. It is one of the more annoying souls to get. Man-Eater is annoying because his drop rate is usually, like, insanely low. Merman fires a water pistol. If you were here for the previous time, you will remember I tried farming Merman only to get nothing. Die. Chine. Die. Oh my god, die. Hi again, Man-Eater. So I've been thinking about what I would like to do for Halloween. And Dead Space has been on the mind. Ooh! Armor of Water. Very useful for here. And higher defense. We take that. You will also have higher resistance to water. Like I said, I've been kind of thinking about maybe doing Dead Space stream. What about Parasite Eve stream? Ooh, the hitbox on that is very punishing. If you're wondering why I'm not bringing up that thing that's been flying by, I did not like the fact that Dead Space 3 made me pay money for materials. I played it right when it first came out, and I was so hyped for it, I bought it day of. So you can imagine like how much of a letdown that was. Poison Worm! Like to have this game day of and just find out, oops, stop duding. No more dudes from you. If you're wondering why I haven't brought up that thing that keeps going by on the screen, don't worry, I know what it is. I actually know exactly what it is. There's an enemy in 2 spots, here and where you saw Big Golem. Stop duding. Its name is the Skyfish. It is abnormally fast. Oh, shit. Damn. I hate to be interrupted. Yoko! Are you alright? If you're okay, say something, anything. I'm alright. Thank you for rescuing me. Graham, that bastard. What has he done? He has absorbed this castle's power, and he's gotten much stronger. Ow. Ah. My plan has failed. Save your strength. There's no need to speak. Be cautious of him, but don't overexert yourself. What? Yoko! Oh, she's just unconscious. She's still breathing. I underestimated the amount of power he acquired. Don't just stand there mumbling. Yoko's in bad shape. Go. I will see to her wounds. I can't just leave her like this. She's my friend. Do not worry about her. I believe there are other things you need to do. Graham went to the throne. What's there? What are you hiding from me? I cannot say. You must go there yourself. And if you don't, you will lose Mina. And Yoko as well. Their fate is in your hands. Damn you! I don't like your attitude, but I don't think you're lying. I feel as if I'm being manipulated. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. But if we ever escape from this castle alive, I want to know everything. Fair enough. Now be on your way. If you can't tell, yes. Arikado, not the, shall we say, greatest at bedside manner. This really was like a good reminder that Alucard really is genuinely the I've lived for hundreds of years. I genuinely don't give a damn shit. Like, he is just... He's like, I've seen people come and go. I give a little bit of a damn about humans. But, like, come on. Do your fucking job, kid. I do not have the patience to deal with you. Another bat soul. Graham took all the graham crackers. Bill, I am sorry it took me so long to register that. Damn you, Graham. Give me back my crackers. They were my delicious treat. Aha. That's what I mean. I can never remember where the fake walls are. Pudding! Underground cemetery. Behold, a were-jaguar. Ooh, flame demon. You and I need to have words. Don't worry, we'll go back in just a moment to what is down that hallway. I just really need your soul in particular. Flame Demon has a higher drop rate for his soul than your average enemy. It's not high, but it's definitely better than some of the... Hello! Leviathan! Or Levitain. Ooh. And Bifron shoots out a series of exploding fireballs. Wow, I'm literally getting all the shit that I've never gotten before. There we go. Flame Demon. Burns enemies to a crisp with its ultra-hot flames. We're going to be very careful now. Hey, buddy. What's up? Where are you going? Doing a walk? Alright. Die, Bifron. We're not cool. Me, though? Me and these guys? We cool. We cool. Yeah, I dominated the Flame Demon himself. So, the Flame Demon Soul is one of 3 I desperately needed. And yes, I'm definitely playing Dead Space 1 and 2. We will see about 3. 3 really does feel like one of those ones where if I could do co-op, I would, but at the same time, I don't know how that would work for stream. Werejack. I don't even know what their soul is. That's my favorite part. Oh yeah, the remake looks good. $2,000. That is 2 high potions. So you might be wondering, where are all these naked bodies going? To which they have no genitals. Please don't strike me. What we are about to go fight is going to look very familiar if you have ever played Symphony of the Night or you were here for the Symphony of the Night stream way back when. This is the only missable soul in the entire game. The only one. And it belongs to Legion. This is the only missable soul in the entire game. The game does not tell you this. Yeah, now they've been absorbed by Legion, they are now considered enemies that I can fight. So what makes this soul missable? Well, let me use Lightning Doll to show you. Lightning Doll really is good because of this. The only downside is that it eats up my MP like nobody's damn business. Another thing you kind of have to be careful of is that as you kill them, the Legion bodies are just going to hang out wherever they happen to be. For example, you can see they're just kind of chilling on the platforms I need to jump on. So you kind of want to be careful about that. So this gigantic pile of bodies is floating around being an absolute nuisance. Why do I have the sniffles? There's got to be something in my office that's causing this. All it seems to be doing is dropping bodies. I promise you, we're doing something to it. Now, if you were here last time, you might recall what happened when you defeated a part of Grand Falloon, as the translators wanted to call it. Which is a name, but Legion I personally think works a lot better for this. You can tell I am not supposed to be here yet. Yeah, Phil, you probably remember. Do you remember what happened when I ripped all the body parts off of Legion? Jesus. Ah, come on, man. Yep. See, I forgot that in Symphony of the Night, you rip all the body parts off, he gets super angry. And I looked it up. You gain no benefit from that at all. Behold! Legion still exists underneath. It's just like we were called from last time. Except now he just starts off pissed off. He is just shooting out lasers because fuck you. Ow. And they hurt. If you want to, you can beat Legion the moment you knock off a single part of its body. That core is vulnerable and can be hit for damage. But if you do that, you cannot get Legion's soul. As you can see, 130 damage right there. In order to get Legion's soul, you have to actually knock off all the body parts from Legion, then kill the soul. Which is just as tedious as it sounds / looks. Fortunately, since I've already ripped off the top part of his body... Ow. I really just have to... I ripped off the bottom, I just need to aim for the top and wipe him out. Oh, Lord. I really do feel like at this point, I know I'm not speedrunning it. Speedrunners would take grave exception to me saying that. But considering how low my level is right now, it really does feel like I am. Come on. Okay. Please go to it. There we go. Downside, he is actually pissed. Now has 3 lasers. But you will get to see what happens when you actually defeat Legion the proper way. Oh, please stop being mad. He hits so damn hard. Nope. I am not gambling. This fight takes so damn long. I will gladly use healing items. Fall. Fall. Yep, now he's pissed. Where'd you go? Come back here, you dingus. Oh. Legion fires an array of lasers. I'm gonna go save. Then we will go see what Legion was guarding. The Legion soul, not only being the only missable soul, but also, I would say, is in contention for one of the strongest bullet souls in the game. Lightning Doll is strong, but what if something is not weak to lightning? Well, that's why we have Legion. The downside is that the Legion soul straight up devours MP. 66 MP per shot. But Whoops, missed. The damage it does cannot be denied. It also, if you can tell, let's see if we can find our enemy. A flame demon. So it won't show it on him, unfortunately, probably because he has a resistance to it. Ooh, what's this? The gold ring. Makes enemies leave behind more money when you wear this ring. I still kind of like my lucky charm more. Also, we have some new weapons. Let's see. Leviatane and Enchanted Sword of Fire. We can go with that for a little while because, I mean, hell yeah, look at that. The Legion's Soul is one of the very few things in this game that deals darkness damage. Another reason why it's so damn expensive. And why you have to go through such a pain in the ass to get it. Easily worth it, though. Nope. Fuck all of you. Like I said, it is really good for its exorbitant price. It's just... like, it's a lot to ask. So what was down here? Galamoth. Recognized places in which time has been stopped. To give you an idea, by the way, the Legion's Soul is 100% optional. This entire place, the boss fight, the Galamoth Soul I just got, the Ripper Soul, all of these are 100% optional. This is literally just to get one particular soul, which will then help you get another particular soul. If you recall back to previously when we were ascending up one of the towers, I showed you a room where I tried to go inside of it, and then all of a sudden, boop, got transported right back to the beginning. The Galamoth Soul allows you to look at that look at that room, look at that dingus. Ooh, new item. I think I already have the Crimson Cloak, though. No, I don't. Defense up by 3, intelligence up by 1, by sacrifice 3 of my luck. You know what? Worth it. I'll take Ghost Dancer in return. But... whew, man, my brain is... This was not here before. Allura Une. Hi again, Flame Demon. Now, if you recall, I mentioned that I need Flame Demon Soul. Flame Demon Soul actually is one of the very few required souls. Ooh, Mach Punch. We're getting all sorts of lucky drops here, chat. Like, I'm getting... like, I know I have the Ghost Dancer Soul equipped, but I'm like... I'm getting stuff I've never gotten before. Which reminds me, I have a soul I actually never got before, and I'd love to try it out. That was... Bifron's Soul. Holy shit, that's actually really cool. Yeah, also the Fire Sword is not something I usually get until much later on, so to have it now is also a wonderful treat. There's still more I'd like to do here, especially because with that Fire Sword we can clear out a lot more of this place. I really do need the teleport for this area because without it, it's going to make grabbing something else much more difficult. I'm trying to relax to the best of my ability. I'm just finding it kind of tough lately. I don't really know why. I don't even have anything really stressful going on. Archdemon. I mean, I guess I technically live a stressful existence. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but I do not like it. Oh, what I would not give for the mirror mail right now. Oh great, I got poisoned. The mirror mail, for in case you're wondering, is a very special piece of armor designed specifically to deal with Medusas. It makes it so as long as you are wearing it. Oh, you fucking... Yep, starting to get a little frustrated. I forgot I had the Bifron Soul equipped. I thought I had Legion equipped. Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die. Oh, thank you. Forgot the Undying Soul was a thing. Oh, thank goodness, the teleport. I realize that this is not like the best quality Magu that you're used to. In fact, I usually hold myself to a higher standard than this. So we're just gonna call this more of a sleepy stream. An impromptu sleepy stream instead of a, you know, big, exhausted one. Like, you know, like I feel like I have to accomplish something in particular. We're just going to do this to continue Aria of Sorrow. So check this out. See that there? You got that one there. Ooh, look at that. There are 3 different monsters on there. Each one of those are hints to how to handle that waterfall. Honestly, surprised to see me stream. You know, honestly, I'm surprised I'm doing it too. But I really, really wanted to deal with this. Deaf and all. No, god damn it. The whole thing with deaf just kind of left a really bad taste in my mouth. And I wanted that fucking dealt with. I will go back to where I was after I go do a quick heal with Mina. I will then feel infinitely more confident to continue on my path. Oh, look, Yoko's here. Oh, Soma, I wonder if Yoko will be alright. Do you know Yoko? Yes, she's been coming to my house since I was very young. Because I'm an only child, she's been like a big sister to me. I see. Did Arcado bring her here? Yes, he did. Then I'm sure she's okay. He said not to worry about her. He was confident he could save her. That's why he brought her here. Say that she'll be fine, I believe you. I know this is tough for you, but hang in there. Okay, leave it to me. With that heal, I feel much better. But I made a drive a little while back, and it really seems that I underestimated just how much that one event would really rip out of me. It was a 20-mile drive, specifically to a Best Buy. I did the drive there all by myself, which I am very proud of given the circumstances of my condition. However, thankfully, I was not so wildly unhinged that I thought, man, I can do this all on my own without help. I made sure I had family there with me to help me out, which I needed as I went back. Because without family, I would have never been able to drive back safely. Family were the ones who drove me back, and I am still riding the exhaustion from that. It is still kicking my ass. And I hate saying that because I'm like, I feel like I should be able to handle that, but then I also feel like I forgot the arena was in this game. Fuck me. Ugh.
No, it's definitely kicking your ass, but you can't give up.
Magic Moki, thank you for restoring your bond with the void for 2 months, and thank you for the inspirational quote, inspirational statement. You're right, it is kicking my ass, but I cannot give up. Oh, welcome back, everyone, to the Bloodstained Arena. I forgot this was down here. And it is just as bad as it was in Symphony. Possibly even worse. Oh, I deeply foregore. Gargoyle, fuck you off and die, please. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dead Crusader. Killer Mantle has a soul I would very much enjoy having. See if I can get that later. Usually I actually find a different way in to the arena. I think that's why, like, I forgot this was here. Usually it's the other way around that I get in. The arena is also a place where if I'm ever going to suffer a non-boss related game over, it would be here. Please tell me there is a save, one of these rooms where there's a save point nearby. Not really. Everything requires some legwork. So we're going to keep that in mind. Skull Million. I am absolutely willing to spend all that MP not to have to fight that beam skeleton face up. But Magic Moki, how you doing today? Okay. Okay. We back? Okay, can everyone hear me? Okay, good. Whew. Yeah, that is the first time that has ever happened before. I just hear a sound. I'm like, I know what that sound is. That's the sound of Windows informing me of something. Look down at my screen. OBS disconnected. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? You want to run that one back? Don't worry. You literally missed nothing. I'm being bullied. Like, genuinely bullied. Jesus. Okay, sorry for that. Sorry for the drop there. I really hope that doesn't cause problems for the VOD. If anyone knows, please feel free to enlighten me on that. I've never had OBS drop like that before. I do know that Twitch was suffering problems earlier in the week. Turns out if you announce something like September, people kind of like, you know, may or may not make huge amounts of bot accounts. Turns out, like, no, for those who wondered about that, where Twitch ended up saying, hey, we're not supporting any other browsers except these 3. Thank you to Lucky Bun for explaining this one to me, because I did not know. I had no context. Twitch did that as a temporary measure because somebody decided to make, I believe the number was 4 million bots the day they said that they were doing gift subs at 25% off. And I was like, ooh. I'm like, I'm sorry, roll that back, what? So because of that, Twitch had problems. Like, they rolled back everything but the 3 main browsers. And I was just... I felt so bad because some people literally couldn't stream because stuff just wasn't... like, their ability to encode for OBS and Twitch just wasn't working because of that. Oh, hey, look, another Levitain. I could sell that. This is what I meant when I said, like, you'll get Levitain usually a little bit later on. I forgot that it was in the arena. I just remember there was one point where you do get to pick up Levitain. So you're wondering why I want Killer Mantle. Whew, I dodged straight into it. That was terrible. That's because Killer Mantle gives a very fun soul. It's meant to kill one particular type of enemy, and it does it better than any other soul in the entire game. Oh my god. Please die. Please. Please cease existence. Skull Million weakens its enemies with poison claws. Oh man, even just saying that took a lot out of me. What the fuck, buddy? I didn't think I was that messed up right now. Turns out I don't know me that well at all. I also have a hurricane approaching me, or at least a tropical storm, or whatever Ian is now. I genuinely don't know anymore. One minute I hear he's no longer a hurricane. Next minute I hear he goes back up to at least Cat 1 strength. And then I hear he's back to a tropical storm. I don't even know anymore. The spirit of Florida man still lives on in me. So I hear hurricane and go, it's not a Cat 3. So I don't give a damn. There's a save point to the left. If you're wondering how I knew, it is because I have sat here many a previous playthrough and done this. I like the Killer Mantle's soul. It is good for one particular reason, and I'm going to farm it just a little bit. Might do this off stream in the future because Killer Mantle's soul is bit of a low drop if I don't get it like a few more times. Yeah, Ian just kind of really... I mean, alright. I was expecting this to take forever. Killer Mantle, ability to swap HP and MP of enemies. I thank chat for this, because I'm just thinking that all of you are just insanely lucky. And I am riding your luck. Notice this door. It's not a boss door. We've seen what boss doors look like. No, this is a challenge room. Challenge rooms are nightmare fuel. This one is no exception. They only exist here in the arena. This challenge room, for example. Pardon me, I'm just gonna try and get a little more comfy. This challenge room, for example, is... You see these statues here in the background and how the hands and feet are moving? Meanwhile, I'm fighting Lubicants. Lubicants are like the final form of Skullmillion and Cagnazzo. Usually only run into them in the top floor. They hit like a dump truck, and their attack speed is incredible. Meanwhile, you got these feet and hands moving back and forth, and they hurt. But if you can make it all the way through, behold! Ball and chain. Apply a little bit of good old-fashioned physics to it. A little bit more. And you could break down a wall. And inside is this evil-ass spike trap. And Olrox's suit. Some of you might remember Olrox from Symphony of the Night as that one enemy we killed. Armored suit once worn by Olrox. Wonderful armor. Worth it. Only one problem. I now have to go back through here again and not die. Welcome to the arena. Shit here fucking sucks. And believe it or not, this is the easiest of the arena fights. Or the challenge rooms. It requires a lot of coordination. But I promise you, this genuinely is the easiest of the arena challenge rooms. And even then, it is still a genuine, quote-unquote, challenge. I'm going to go back and save. Remember, everyone, unless you're playing a Resident Evil game, there's usually no shame in saving. Press down, you go down to the next level. Oh, look, another challenge room. Oh, I hate this room. I'll give you one guess as to why. It starts and ends with the things constantly floating by. Do not miss that. You need to hit that. Please stop. Please stop. This is easily the worst one. Not because of the airness, but because of the stone-based Medusas. Because stone means that if you hit a spike, you go from taking regular damage to double. Everyone just die, please. What is your reward for going through that bullshit? A brand new sword. This is Balmung, legendary sword of the Dragon Slayers. From a 147 all the way up to 182. Also, look at this. How badass is that? I chose a weird time to decide to stream because I'm like tired as fuck. The arena challenges pretty much demand your absolute full attention, and I am streaming. So, to say that I make smart decisions, not always accurate. Get me out of the way. Yeah, if you gotta take a hit from them. Do not get hit by a Medusa head. Save point. Well, that's good save point. Now, I cannot remember what element Balmung is. Might be light, might be dark. That is one thing I do get mildly frustrated by in this game, is that some of the weapons are very easy to tell what the element is. Others are literally impossible. Hey, look, a boss door. But we're going for the challenge door first, because I make decisions. Well, this doesn't look too bad, right? It's just a bunch of beam scales. But because I know me, and I'm not about to tempt fate today, I'm going to kill all the beam scales first, and then show you what's at the end. Because if you goof it, it really is just an absolute pain in the ass. Reminder, everyone, this was a game on the Game Boy Advance. Brick wall. I don't have a, Godspeed, Captain TJ. I have no wrecking ball. I just have a platform. Press the commands. Literally do DDR on the platform. It'd be nice to participate. There you go. Perform DDR on the platform and you break a wall. Your reward for this one is probably the best one, the Rare Ring. It gives you a natural +5 luck, but it also increases the appearance rate of rare items. Short of... There's one particular one particular ring called the Soul Eater Ring that you cannot get until New Game Plus. See what I mean by saying this was bullshit? You can't get the Soul Eater Ring until New Game Plus, but when you do, it doubles the drop rate of souls. But until you can get that, the Rare Ring really is... Second Killer Mantle, Jesus. Really is the best way to get an increased chance of souls And you also just happen to also get an increased chance of item drops. DJ, did you know that partnered streamers for Sea of Thieves actually get drop unlocks? I did not know that until I read the update for this game. No, for Sea of Thieves. Hey, look, bats. It's time for the giant bat boss. Castlevania favorite. Or not. Hi, Balor. Jesus. Even with the soup, Balor still hits for 106 per punch. Again, if you gotta get hit, don't get hit by the fist that's punching you like that. Or come in with a lot of healing items. I chose to do the latter, coming in with a bunch of healing items. It is possible to no damage this boss. It's just very tough to tell where the hitboxes are for his fist. For his fists. It's genuinely just a guessing game, and I am very bad at it. Case in point. And now he lives up to his actual name. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember if he is Norse. But the Eye of Balor was basically... There was a god named Balor who had an eye that basically... Like, when he opened his right eye, he could basically shoot out a beam that could destroy everything. Instead, I don't get the deadly eye beam, I get his gigantic ass fist. Thanks, Balor. That is the giant bat I was supposed to get. Transforming into a bat gives you the ability to fly, and suddenly I really can't... Oh, what the fuck? Oh... Jay, what's wrong? You look pale. Don't worry. Just now, all of my memories came flooding back. What? Seems like your dark power triggered the return of my memories. Just like I guessed, I have quite an extensive history with Dracula. I thought so. My real name is Julius Belmont. For like the 5 people who didn't realize that he was a Belmont from the moment you looked at him, I am a descendant of a clan that has fought against Dracula for ages. And the person who destroyed Dracula in 1999 was... Yes, it was me. But there were others who assisted me. So if Dracula is revived again, just as written in the prophecy, then I must destroy him. It's my destiny. You haven't met a man named Graham yet, have you? Graham? Oh, you mean that missionary, right? Met him a little while ago. He saw my face, he turned and ran. He told me that he was Dracula. I did sense Dracula's powers at work within him. It's difficult to believe he's Dracula. Rather, I think... No, forget it. It is nothing more than a hunch. Huh? Assuming that he is Dracula, I won't be able to kill him yet. Why not? I need my weapon. Your weapon? Yes. It's a whip that was handed down to me. It's called Vampire Killer. In 1999, I sealed it in this castle to weaken his spirit and magical powers. That means it's still in this castle somewhere? Yes. I know exactly where it is. I'll go and get it now. Alright. Please be careful. Pray that my hunch proves to be wrong. Farewell for now. So... Last time I mentioned, hey, look, I wonder if it's a Belmont or not. And I mentioned how all this stuff happened in 1999. There is a game that a lot of Castlevania fans wish Konami would have made. I say wish they could have made, or would have made, because of the fact that Koji Igarashi is no longer with Konami. That game was the Castlevania that was supposed to happen during 1999. It was supposed to be the big one. Also, the Giant Bat Soul is another one of those very important souls. I need one more before I am ever actually going to even try. Look at me, I'm a little bat. I'm a little buddy. Oh, great. Skull Million's back. Now, fortunately, here in the arena, you can get all 3 souls you need to unlock the true ending. Hi, Succubus. Sorry for busting into the bath. Hi, Lilith. Black Cloak. Just enjoying a nice... Look at the rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, rubber ducky. So, if you recall way back, and I mean way back, I mentioned at one point, look, a book. And then I just left because I lacked the ability to slide at that time. That book goes with 2 other books. Together, they give you the hint on how to get the true ending. I'm about to perform a test, by the way. See if I can figure out what the hell this... No, I still don't know what the fuck its element is. I was wondering if it was a dark sword or something, but nope, still can't tell. Probably some strategy guide somewhere that can actually tell you what it is. And yes, if you can tell, I am farming for a very particular soul. 10 minutes in server migration? Jesus. There's one soul I really want. I am not leaving without it. With these 3 souls, you can get to the actual true ending of the game instead of just the quote-unquote good ending of the game. It also unlocks the bad ending if you really fuck it up, but... And you can see I'm getting a lot more item drops because of the rare ring. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Stop it. Got it. Succubus Soul absorbs enemies' HP when an ordinary attack is delivered. With that, I now have all the souls I technically need, or not even technically need, I have all the souls I do need in order to achieve the true ending of the game. Points to Aria of Sorrow for never actually directly saying it. They'll always tease it, but... they'll never actually, like, come out and say it. You gotta find the books and... Ooh, Beam Skeleton. You can literally fire a Kamehameha with that. That's what it is. Come on, I see you there. Ow. Come back here, Bale. My honor demands I kill you. So, in this particular game, if you want to get the true ending, you have to fight Graham while having 3 particular souls equipped. I have now gained all 3 of these souls. So from this point, it's now just exploration, migration, and I need one of 3 very particular souls. Oh, giant scale. Get poked. Get poked. There's one more particular soul I need and 2 monsters that can give it up. Oof. That was pain. And it was all for $1,000. That's right. It was another dead end all along. So let's see. There are a lot of places I can now go thanks to the Bat Soul. It's kind of what I want to figure out now is where I would like to go. My favorite part is the Bat Soul isn't even the ultimate soul in terms of maneuverability. That soul actually belongs to a soul we will get much later on in the game. Hi, Bale. No. You can jump? That's fucked. Woohoo! Kunitsuda! Said to have killed a demon. It's neat, but at the same time, I have Balmung, which is objectively one of the strongest weapons in the game. Second only to the one that I really, really want to get. Nope, 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 fuck you, nope. Okay. Now we're going to work our way back to the teleporter. And I'll plan from there. So apparently I have a new feature on Twitch. I don't know if it's only the streamer has access to it or if my mods do as well. But it's yet another one of those features where the only reason I know about it is because I clicked the thing. Which I also know that thankfully I have not been partnered into the quote-unquote elevated chat option. Yeah, the shout-out thing. Their answer to super chats, which it is not an answer. If you have seen Voice Critical's answer to it, like just how absolutely like in need of serious work it is, like the amount of like, is that something that like people would like for me to talk about? Is that something that we can talk about for a little bit as I do a little bit of exploration around here? Because it's something I'm kind of interested in. And it helps keep my mind off the chronic fatigue. It really does. I'm a bat. Sorry, Dryad. Oh god, I have Leech Seed on me. She literally casts Leech Seed. And Super Chats... Wait, my internet dropped or your internet dropped? Did I stop recording there for a second? Okay, whew. I got worried. I didn't want you to miss out on stuff. And Super Chats are way worse than YouTube. Yeah, that is... Because that's the real thing. Like, is that something that, like, chat would like me to talk about? Because that is something that is on my mind ever since I saw Voice Critical's video on it. So, for those of you who do not know, we now have something called elevated chat for particular streamers. Also, behold, Ronginus' spear. If you do not know, Ronginus, or Longinus, depending on who's saying it. Do I have it? Behold, I have a gun. I just have a fuck off gun now. Ooh, Flesh Golem. Yay, I can use you for the other things we talk. This is one of the enemies I wanted the Killer Mantle Soul for. Yeah, YouTube will give you like 10 minutes for $100. Behold, Flesh Golem dead in one shot because he has no MP, so he goes into the negatives and he dies. Not only is it 2.5 minutes for $100, but it's $5 for 30 seconds. So I could just... By the way, you're wondering why I'm doing this? I want his soul really bad. Oh, jeez, chair, please. Yeah, you could just do $5 5 times, $25. And you would literally get the exact same amount of time as somebody who spent $100. To which everybody is going, wait, hold up, what? Why is that the case? Like, YouTube, did you think that one through at all? Not YouTube. Like, did Twitch think that one through at all? It's yet another one of these moments where everyone's looking at them and going, what was the plan here? What were you thinking? Flesh Golem enjoys eating the oddest things. I love while we took what YouTube was doing and made it worse. Which unfortunately does kind of feel like their modus operandi right now, and it kills me to say that. Like, they are not listening to what anybody is telling them for things that we actually want. I want to get in here, but unfortunately I need a very particular soul to do so. One of 3, as a matter of fact. YouTube are just so much better at looking at competitors, improving on things. Yeah, when you have that Google money, and you have the Google crew, they are really good at that. And unfortunately, Twitch has been losing a lot of their original crew that used to care specifically about the creator experience. And it seems a lot more about like making money first and foremost for the shareholders, which on one end, I get it, shareholders. But yeah, it's being treated more like Amazon, and unfortunately that is really, really bad for all involved. That is not really going to work here. That does not fly. And I really hope it does not stay this way. I hope, like, with all the, like, statements that are coming out, Trident, that maybe they'll actually pick up on that and they will try and change things for the better. Like, the 70-30 split on these, on our Trident. The 70-30 split on everything that's going on here is good. That's a plus, but it's not what we were looking for. What we were looking for is a 70-30 split for our subs and also less ads. Instead, they're asking us to double down on ads, and that's... No one likes that idea. I went the wrong way because I was not paying attention to where I was going. Apologies, chat. That one's on me. Now, like, for every one good thing Twitch does, they seem to be doing 2 things to shoot themselves in the foot. Like, for example, you no longer are forced to stream exclusively with Twitch. You can take your... you can also simulcast on other places. Cool. Except for the fact that now it's just a 50-50 split, which I'm like... And they're getting rid of it for everybody. Like, no 70-30 for anybody after a certain point. And I'm like, you did 1 good and then 2 really, really, really bad. There's another feature, which, like I said, I wouldn't be able to... Like, it's something that I'll have to ask TJ or E3 if they can see. But currently in my OBS structure, I'm going to switch to... I think it's... Yeah, Skoola. Just to make sure that I don't get poked by this slime. I have the ability now to set a filter... Ooh, Nightmare. Come back here. Get poked. I have the ability to actually set it so particular people will be highlighted on my stream, on my stream feed when they talk. Like, I can set it so first-time viewers show up as highlighted. I can set it to where VIPs, that's global chat change, yeah. But I'm like, that's one of those things that, like, wow, that's really good. Why did it take this long? And why didn't you announce it? Like, that is annoying. That is the kind of thing that's like, this would be really good to announce that, like, this is a feature. And instead, you announce the super chat like feature. So a bunch of people don't know that this new quality of life feature exists at all unless you click on the thing that has a tiny purple glowing thing. Maybe. And I'm just like, that's those moments where I'm looking at this and going, you guys are not thinking this through. Hey, TJ, when you say everyone, do you mean like that's just a... There we go. When motionless, HP are gradually restored. So now I have a permanent HP refill if I'm willing to stand here. And don't worry, I have ways to make sure that I can do that and it not completely destroy stream quality. Will you say everyone's got that? I'm guessing, like... Do the viewers have that, or is it like every single streamer has that? Save points. Whew. Client side, okay. I just find that, like, that's one of those things that you should fucking tell everybody. That's something to be proud of. Put that in like a fucking patch note or something. Don't just leave it dangling there for no one to ever recognize unless you click a tiny ass button. But I really like them putting the 70/30 specifically on the super chat like just kind of shows me that like they're not paying attention. And it hurts to see. Yeah, that's the same thing I did. I saw the purple, I wanted it to go away, and I made it go away. Like, fucking get rid of this shit. Oh, it does this? That's neat. Now make it go away. But still, it's a good accessibility feature. And I am all for accessibility. If you know my situation, you know exactly why I'm all for accessibility. If you don't, hi, welcome to the stream. I am disabled. So there's one soul I really need. Well, one of 3, and I can remember 2 of them for sure. I genuinely cannot remember what the third one is, but one of them is Demon, and one of them is Curly. Cannot recall who the third soul is that gives the ability I need. S stock. Not really worth it, unfortunately. The Dead Crusader really is just that much of an annoying asshole. And yeah, we're doing a little bit of ooh, tasty meat. Spirited exploration here. More needles, since the giant bat soul opens up so many pathways. We're gonna jump here. Whew, God. Something about just sitting here, like even in just one place, makes my body all creaky. Anybody else understand that? That creaky feeling? Did that boat just explode? Like, I'll believe it if it did. Hi, boat. Just in case you came here and you forgot the School of Soul was a thing. There are boats. Millikan's sword. I don't even have to look at it to tell you what it does. It churns enemies you hit with it to stone. I forgot I could ride these things. Yeah, Legion does darkness damage. And since Balmung's sword does not actually show that mark, that means this is not a darkness-based weapon. My curiosity has been sated. This is a boat. I was meant to come here much, much earlier. Because this is what you're supposed to do with this. You ride it down, and then you jump. And then you make like a double jump to get up to this. I've tried it a few times, and I always like goof it up super bad. But that just tells you how I should have come here way earlier. Got enough purple on the site. Is that because I put the Game Boy Advance up, or is that just because Twitch's color is purple, all purple, and only purple? Because I'm willing to respect either or answer. Are you real? You're real. $1,000. I lost Phil there for a second. My man went no thoughts, head empty. I was asking a joke, like, because you said there's too much purple on the website. I'm like, is that because I put the Game Boy Advance as the background, or is that because this website is just inundated with purple? It was a bad joke, and so it's okay, don't worry. Not all Magu jokes are the funny. Hey, remember when I mentioned there are 3 books? Behold, literature. So this is how you're meant to find out about the 3 souls you need to equip in order to get the true ending. Ancient Book 3, the Bird Spirit is a beautiful nightmare, and it's colored yellow, so it's supposed to be the game's way of telling you you want to have a beautiful nightmare as your support soul. This is me currently telling you it's the succubus soul. Like, I know my voice puts some people to sleep, like, out of comfort, but, like, I kind of forget that, actually, sometimes. That I'm like, some people listen to me as an ASMR level voice, as long as I don't have, like, a loud outburst. So some people genuinely just go no thoughts, head empty, listening to me talk. I have to remember that. Super Potion. In this game, a Super Potion restores all your HP. Also, since, again, you were supposed to come here way earlier than I am, that is supposed to be your first hint that there's a room you can't normally get to. But I have already gone there in spades. Break open the door. Collect Osafune. The Osafune is sort of a very long blade. They ain't kidding. They're big. Still not as good as Balmung. For those wondering, here's the Milligan sword. It can turn enemies to stone. Here's Rahab's sword. The enchanted sword of ice. Will sparkle. But again, we have Balmung. One of the strongest swords in the game. Just takes a bit of getting used to. Okay, we're gonna go up. And we're gonna go in here. Little wormy friend. Ooh, hello. Rune Ring. Increases the rate at which MP is restored. If you didn't have the rare ring, this should probably be your primary ring for a while. But again, I went a tad bit out of order. Which is the fun part of this game, is that once you start getting more options, like all good Metroidvanias, you can just start crafting your own path. And sometimes your own path takes you in the complete opposite direction of where the game thought that you were going to be going. And I am a sucker for stuff like that. He's dooting. No more dudes for you. Oh, man. I will say, though, I am definitely... Oh, jeez. I mean, alright. That happened. I am kind of determined to finish this in one sitting. Now, whether I can or not is an entirely different question. Got a lance. No, forget you, man. I really don't need to fight you. I've already gotten your soul. Farewell, imps. Impa dimpa. Fly, my little bat. And we have a door. This should look familiar to some people. Welcome back to the very beginning. I do mean the very beginning. Whew, give me a second, chat. Oh, God. Oh. Little stretch there. God. Heavens knows I need those every once in a while. Been going for a little over 2 hours now. And I know what's coming up. I know the things I'm going to have to do. And I'm currently asking myself if I have the ability to do so. It's really the question on my mind right now. It's really the thing I want is... Now, I probably can't finish this in one sitting. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with myself and all of you. Finishing this in a one sitting. White Dragon, con increased by 4. But more importantly to me, more power to the Headhunter soul. Finishing this in one sitting is a lot to ask. given what I still have to do. I need to go toe-to-toe with Graham. Deal with his cocky ass. But I also want to get the best weapon in the game. And I could... But to get the best weapon in the game... Persephone, absorb enemy's HP of a magical item. It's a vacuum. You literally vacuum the souls of your enemies. But to get that, I need to get either the Demon Soul or the Curly Soul, which is why I'm back here. I really need the Curly Soul. And Curly is predominantly here. If I can get her soul, then I can just jump straight to that part. Just go to that hidden area and show you what happens when you have one of those 3 souls. And we can just rock it from there. But I'm also here because I managed to pick up... Ooh, I got a melon. I managed to get that Galamoth soul, and I want to show you the purpose of obtaining the Galamoth soul. Because there's only one point in the entire game where it matters, and it is right in this hallway. Yeah, no stopping time for you, asshole. The Chrono Mage. He was stopping me from going in here for some reason. The only way to get in here is to have the Galamoth soul that I got from defeating Legion and going to the end of his hallway. So what was the Chrono Mage guarding exactly? To be perfectly honest, I cannot remember. Like, what is here? I am looking for it because I genuinely cannot remember what in the Blue Blazes was hiding here in the first place. That's probably it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Bat. Bye, Archdemon. Bye, Archdemon. Oh, this was what was up here. So we get a sword, Dainsleif. The ultimate magical sword. And it would be the ultimate magical sword. Say with me now. If we didn't have Balmung. More importantly, though, is Ancient Book 2. The second spirit is the King of Bats. Which, spoiler, I already have. Blue Soul. So that's what Chrono Mage is hiding. Okay, that makes way more sense. And that really is all that is here. But if you've never gotten that before, then you never know, like, hey, you're supposed to hold on to this particular soul and this particular thing. Also, as much as I don't want to stop, I need to stop this idiot. Testing myself by listening to 3 streams at once. Jesus, Phil. How's that working out for you? I'm almost tempted not to talk just to help you, focus a little better. I can hear new realities. I can taste colors. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, I am stabbing this idiot repeatedly because he pissed me off. But more importantly, I want his soul. Every enemy in the game has a soul. And I want his. I'm going to try it 2 more times. If I don't get it, then I can just grind it on my own. This is the soul you need. Hello, Dumpressa. Def is no longer with us, thankfully. I had to grind off stream to get that one dealt with. Or at least level up enough to kill Def, and then suddenly remember, hey, guess what? I actually have Lightning Doll Soul. From that point, it has been a steamroll through, and we're at the point where we have learned Jay is Julius Belmont. Big shocker to 5 people in the world. And at this point, if I really wanted to, I already have all 3 of the necessary souls to go beat the piss out of Graham. But I want the best sword in the game. And because I want the best sword in the game, I need to get a curly soul. I feel like getting that is easier than beating up a demon over and over. And we have gotten a lot of souls that I did not expect to get during this run. A lot of items. We have dealt with the bloodstained arena as much as I absolutely despise the fucking arena. Kioma Demon lives in mirrors. But Dumpressa, how are you doing today, my friend? This evening? How are you doing time period in general? I am so exhausted. This is most definitely a sleepy stream. Instead of my full exuberant self, you are getting a nice ASMR almost level Void Hoodie. We've even spent quite alright out. Ooh, finger injury. My apologies. Hope it's not like deeply serious. Like, hope everything's okay. My goal is to finish this game. Thank you, King Marty. I am very proud of this particular layout. Took a little bit of work to figure out how to make everything look nice and neat, but I am quite content with it. Hope you are having a good evening. My goal, chat, in case you were not here for the earlier portion of this, is I want to complete Aria of Sorrow tonight if possible, if the damn Curly Soul would be so kind. Okay, that's good. Like, you can type painlessly. Like, at least that shows like it's trying to heal quickly. My goal is to either beat Aria of Sorrow today, or worst case, beat it tomorrow. And then be able to go straight into, like, properly celebrating October with some spooky games. One such spooky game, or spooky game franchise, being the Dead Space franchise. Because I love me some Dead Space. I also purchased on sale because, yeah, spooky games to test my heart and my stamina. See if my heart will actually be able to hold out to dealing with goddamn necromorphs. I am also going to be playing the PS4 remake of Medieval. Skull necklace. Nice. I managed to pick that up for a very nice sale. So that will also be on the docket for October. Now, one thing is, if we're going to be perfectly honest, ooh, flame necklace too? Girl, you're dropping me everything here. Except your soul. Please, give me soul. Do I have... Oh, that'll probably help. Let's slam on Ghost Dancer for even more luck. I have no idea what I want to play for November, actually. November, I am 100% drawing the biggest blank. Now, to give chat an idea, a few sales did pop up for your favorite Void Hoodie. I am now the proud owner of Terraria, as well as all the Batman Arkham games. There was one other. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, I remember now, and this is absolutely going to be something I play on stream. In fact, I'm probably going to gift it as well to a particular someone so they can play it with me. Please, Curly, give me your soul. I bought Untitled Goose Game on sale. An Untitled Goose Game has 2-player. So I am absolutely going to participate in Goosey antics on stream. I've never played it before. I have seen it, but never played it. And that is one I am deeply excited to share with stream. On a personal note, I did manage to make a complete dumbass move and buy Neo 2 for the second time for my PS4. Please, Curly, give me your damn soul. I literally need yours. Like, literally, I need your transformation soul in order to get underneath the waterfall. It's why I'm doing this right now, literally just because we could have a good old-fashioned chat together while I'm doing this. Neo is a pain in the fucking ass. Neo 2, slightly less so, but Neo 1 is ball-bustingly difficult. I'm going to try for a little bit longer. Like maybe 1 or 2 more cycles. Then I will try on my own. Like off stream. Because I'm literally getting everything but what seems to be like a fucking 0.5% drop, it seems. And I do not want to keep you all suffering through this any longer. But yeah, so I'm going to go for that hallway one last time. We're going to... There's no suffering. You can say that because you're listening to 2 other streams and new realities are forming inside your brain as you speak. I'm literally getting everything but the soul. Come on. Okay, in that case, if you really want to be that way, Curly... Fine, I get it. I will go and get the Curly Soul on my own time off stream, which means I can promise you we are not finishing this today, but that's okay. That means I can do a little bit more exploration for chat, show you some of the more fun things as I work my way towards a hundo. Really, Soma is just demolishing everything here. It's almost unfair. Emphasis on almost. I can get this. High mind up. Durga's soul would be worthless because all it is just... You can throw katanas. That is actually what her soul does. You literally throw katanas. So this you literally needed the bat soul to get up to, I believe, unless there was some other way to do it. Mimic soul increases money as damage is incurred. And the Sherman ring Increases experience points when you walk wearing this ring. I honestly don't need that, but it's awesome. It's literally the set it and forget it item, and you can literally level up as you're walking. Right now, I'm looking for places I can go via Giant Bat. But I think I'm just gonna leave. Don't worry, I will not put us through this much longer. I might actually just go to... Ooh, that'd be an interesting idea. Trying to see if I can remember how to get there. Would this get me there? The way I'm going right now will get me... Alright, this way. I'll go to the top of the tower. And I will basically leave us off where I will be fighting. I can technically go from there to Graham. I can at least give you an idea of what the top of the tower looks like. Some of the weird, crazy-ass shit that's there. And then I will probably just call it a stream there. Do a little bit of prep work. See if I can get that damn soul that I need on my own time. Because, like I said, it's either the demon soul or... And who knows, I might actually, like, do a little bit of... You're like, Drew, you were just here. It's like, we were already here, weren't we? It's like, yes, we were. Don't worry about it. Put that part out of your mind. That's not the part I'm actually caring about, even though I am going to kill these curlies one more time because I'm hoping against hope. The stream can continue if you give me your soul. Alright, fine. I can take a hit. We're going to go to the right. Poke. Top floor. So, you literally can't get up here as far as I know without Giant Bat. Behold, a shrine maiden. No, that's Aranus. And that's a succubus. The game literally sets you up to think, oh no, shrine maidens are here. What do? Panic. Final guard. Because there's always one of these dinguses somewhere. And if you're going to fight one... Oh, Jesus. If you're going to fight one, it's probably going to be here at the top floor, which is implied to be the last place you're supposed to be. This is where, if you've ever played the previous Castlevania games, or if you saw the playthrough of Symphony, this is where we're eventually approaching Dracula's throne room. So, of course, everything here is gonna hit hard, be a pain in the ass to fight. There's those Lubicons from the challenge room in the arena. Words, I can form them. It just takes me a minute to think of them sometimes. The brain fog really does throw hands if you're not careful. As you can see, not even a save point, just a teleporter right now. Not that I mind the teleporter, I just... Like, considering you're fighting these complete asshats, you would hope it was a save point. Nope, not even here. And the worst part about trap rooms like that is that, look, he's back! Because you decided to go in. So in Japanese, she says "dasukete." Kind of like, please help me, save me, I guess. I do not speak Japanese. Please do not use me as a reference for that. Promise you. You will be made fun of by somebody if you do. Tasty meat. So far you've seen the flame demon. You've seen now the free souls I need as a heads up. What the? I stole this. Yeah, Stolas is an asshole. He summons demons. His head also spins around. So there's that. I have no idea what his soul does. Yeah, like that is Stolas is genuinely one of the what the fuck demons. Like I have no answer for why, what, how. Like I cannot give an explanation for Stolas. You're another final guard, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Of course you are. Yeah, to heck with you, bat. Oh, come on. Bat. Satan's ring. Yeah, we're going completely, like, there's no subtlety here. Satan himself once wore this ring. +2 to all your stats. Still keeping the rare ring. Okay, bye. And I'm not going to equip Ghost Dancer. I'm actually going to equip Succubus. Because an extra 5 HP may not seem like much, but every single time you hit somebody, you get more life. It's worth it. And yep, I've basically made an entire circuit through, except for going up for the top. And that's why I'm going to use the potion. Finally solo PvP. Congratulations, TJ. You have done it. I cannot wait until you tell me that you have finally chosen the path of the Reaper. Was 1v1 though, not 1v2. If you had done 1v2, I would have just been like, okay, congratulations, you have mastered the game. There's nothing more here for you. Bat. Oh yay, we get to fight Stolas again. Please die, please die, please die, please die, please die. You scare me, please die. Please. Thank you. The soundtrack for Aria's Sorrow also just absolutely slaps. Please stop hitting me. Or at least fly into range so I can hit you back. Do not attract shrine maidens like this in real life. I can do this only because we're in Dracula's castle. So yeah, they really throw succubi at you. Not just because they're an incredibly, like, strong enemy. Or at least in the fact, like, normally they would be. But also because you really need their damn soul. So I'm not going back for the third book. Basilisk. Get stabbed. Going down here. Oh, Jesus. Not again. Even through all the weird shit, complete with death just being an absolute bastard to me, this is still, without any hesitation or doubt in my mind, my favorite Castlevania. And wow, look at that. Big angry golem. Takes 1 damage. Dead. Do you not like equipping the Bat Soul? Well, here's the Hippogriff Soul. For Alucard, this was amazing. Form a high jump by pressing L. In lid jump, by the way. Yep, you thought that you had escaped all of it. Nope! There's still bad translation even here. Iron Golem has a slightly fun soul. Or at least a utility soul, I like to call it. I'm doing the best I can, by the way, with my brain working at like... I'd say my brain's probably running at about 25% right now. And that's probably also being generous. But you all are getting a very sleepy Magu. So that's the Hippogriff Soul. You just get mad ups. Hold up, press L, ascend. The reason why this is good is that unlike the Giant Bat Soul, this requires no MP. Giant Bat eats MP for breakfast. This is free. See, my cat has woken for some strange reason. Hello, Thug Astrology. Hello, my cat Freya. She chooses the most interesting times to become awake. Like just the most random computer booting online is my cat. Happy pseudo Halloween. There's the damn save point. Oh yeah, you know what? That is fair. Spooptober month is all month. Ascend, ascend. That's what I mean. It's just fun to do. I used to think, like, why would you ever want to use the Hippogriff Soul? Because you just have the bat. And then when I realized, oh, this costs literally no MP to slam my head repeatedly against a wall forever. I don't remember what gargoyles do. But how are you, Thug? Welcome on in. I can promise you right now, if you're just joining us, Castlevania is absolutely not finishing tonight. Because I am, for now till New Year's, favorite time, Q4 of any year. Yeah, same. Like I'm big on Thanksgiving. It really is my favorite holiday because it's, the way I explain it to everybody is it's the holiday where you don't have to be from anywhere. You can just show up at my house on Thanksgiving and I will give you food. That's just how it works. It's like, are you in the US? It's like, it's honestly one of my favorites just because of that. I know so many people love Halloween, so I have no ill will towards this holiday at all. That approaches in a month. That is also all month long. So now I have to ask myself a question. In here is Graham. Do I want to fight Graham or do I want to wait for next time? Knowing what I know, I'm going to fight Graham right now. Because I have hopefully enough stamina to win this. So I'm going to show everyone. I'm not going to go through the fake ending and then the true ending. I'm not going to show you each one. We're going straight for true ending. Each of the 3 books tells you to equip a soul. Flame Demon, Giant Bat, Succubus. These are the 3 souls you want. What do these souls do? Transform to a bat. You can drain the life of your enemies, and you can shoot fireballs. Just like Dracula. You're too late, Soma. Dracula's power is already in my grasp. Dracula's power doesn't concern me. I came here to find a way out of this castle. With my new abilities, I could get you out of here quite easily. You, however, have some property of mine in your possession. The souls of my demons are under your control. Can I forgive such a crime? No, never! If I knew how, I'd return them all to you right here and now. Even if you return them, you've still committed the crime of stealing. Don't you know that? It's only right that thieves receive the punishment they deserve. You are one selfish bastard. You're guilty of grand theft. Therefore, I sentence you to death. You're insane. And as a special treat, I myself will deliver the punishment. As a reminder, Graham, if I could, you could have literally just figured out a way to let me give you these souls, and you could have just gotten us out of here. You could have lived. You could have become Dracula. Instead, you chose to throw hands. So what's about to happen is on you. As you can see, he fights basically in the way that Dracula does. If you ever played a Castlevania game, it's fireballs, it's hellfire, and it's teleporting. And unfortunately, the only way you can hit Graham is by hitting his big, stupid face. I say unfortunately because Balmung requires you to jump to hit him. You can actually physically hit the fireballs. Oh, here we go. And now he's just going to start spamming this one and sitting in the center of the room. He actually becomes easier. And I'm regaining a little bit of life every hit. Now, at this point, if you do not have Flame Demon, Giant Bat, and Succubus equipped, when he enters this phase, equip them. If you defeat him without these, guess what? We get the normal ending. You'll even get told that you were missing something. But if you have all 3 of these souls equipped and you hit him enough to quote-unquote kill him, this happens. I can't believe it. How did you come to possess those powers? What do you mean by those powers? I'm Dracula, and you're not the one. Nightmare Fuel! Like, I don't know what this represents Dracula for, but feel free to explain it to me, please. Also, Graham still hits like a dump truck. Do not take this lightly. 117 a hit, and I'm still wearing some of the best armor that I can get my hands on without going to the secret area. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no dumpy on this thing, but, like, he hits like a dump truck. Like, what? Like, he's hitting for triple-digit damage. Like, this really is kind of a joke of a boss fight. But at the same time, like, if you don't take it seriously, he will kick your ass. No, sorry, Phil. No dumpy. No booba, no dumpy. You can get those from the succubus that I fought earlier. They were everywhere, but this, I genuinely have no way to explain what we are seeing here. No, this cannot be. Does this mean I'm not Dracula? Again, if you did not have those souls equipped, this would be the end of the game. What's this? Whoa, something is flowing into me. No, wait! Please stop! No! I shouldn't be straining my voice doing this. My D&D players are being pissed off at me. Finally. I clearly understand everything. I am Dracula. This is like a bad joke. Come on out, Aricado. I know you're here. Why did you force me to awaken? I was just fine as I was. Yep, Soma is the actual proper reincarnation of Dracula. Yes, you weren't supposed to come to this castle in the first place. Then why did you make me come here? Your soul and Dracula's magical powers are one and the same. No matter what we did, this day was destined to come. That being so, I decided to awaken you somewhere where I could use my powers. Huh? What do you mean? I don't understand. Because you are now one with him, an evil spirit must be flowing into you. Yes. It started not too long ago, and it's slowly filling me up. I'm doing all that I can to keep from being consumed by it. Once you have finished absorbing all of it, his powers will be yours. You will then become the evil count. I do not want to let that happen. Neither do I. I know. That is why I chose the dangerous route. The dangerous route? The evil in this spirit comes from those who seek chaos and destruction. So we need to cut off the source of the chaos influencing the spirit. Is that possible? This castle is a product of Dracula's magic. It's a spiritual world. My point is this. A stream of chaos exists within this castle as well. There is a place where only you, Dracula, can go. That's where the chaos is. I'll go. I'm not afraid. But what do I do once I get there? You'll have to stop it using your own strength. You already succeeded in reaching the throne. I'm sure you can do it. If it will make me myself again, I'll do whatever it takes. As long as my powers continue to affect this place, the flow of the evil spirit into you will be slowed down. Go quickly! I'm going. I appreciate your help. We are now on the path to the true ending. The Black Panther's soul generates shockwaves while you dash. And Dracula's tunic. We can now dress as the Count. You bet your ass I'm doing that. This suit gives +5 to everything. Tunic possessing the powers of Dracula. So now that I have Hippogriff Soul, no longer do I want Giant Bat. I now want Black Panther. But Magus, you can't dash. Fair point. I can now. And while it's not really showing on stream, there it goes. I can now just dash, destroy everything as I do it. Zoomies. I got the Black Panther soul, therefore I can now do zoomies. If you remember that ball and chain from before. 3 a.m. Dracula zoomies. Zoomies. If I had the Iron Golem Soul, this would be even better. But I don't. Why would the Iron Golem Soul help here? Because the Iron Golem Soul makes it so you cannot suffer knockback. So I could just zoomies and never have to worry about what I'm hitting. Which is just as hilarious as it sounds. Okay, we're gonna bank a save. And you know what? Banking a save there. I still need to go through the rest of soul hunting and everything that comes along with soul hunting. Like, I need to go get the soul to get under the waterfall. That's about it. I need to get the soul under the waterfall. But I feel that's going to take some time, and I'm going to figure that one out on my own. So I'm going to listen to my body for once. And I'm actually going to wrap up the stream here. I know, shocker. I am actually going to listen to myself and actually take it a bit easy. So I am going to raid. Who do I want to raid? Anybody got a suggestion for who to raid? I know who I'll raid. There we go. Thank you all for stopping by, honestly. It means the world. This was a very impromptu stream. Didn't really announce it. Just happy to be doing it. All right. Have a nice night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Thank you so much! Oh, wow. We got a raid! How's it going? Magus the Sleepy. I don't know if I followed you before, but hello, welcome. We are playing the new Phasma update tonight. Normally I would be playing Fallout, because Fallout Friday, but... Hello! Okay, that emote's adorable. Is that a black cat? What is that? That is so cute. Oh, it's just a little buddy. Oh, he's so cute. I love it. It kind of reminds me of an Ewok.
Yeah, it's a little fella.
He's a little guy.
Look at him go.
Hi, Eva. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Doing pretty good. I got my booster yesterday, so I have a fever today, but other than that, I feel pretty good.
At least it's the good kind of fever.
Yeah, it's the
I guess
the good kind of fever. If there is such a thing, it's the I'm hopefully not going to get this disease later fever. That's the kind of fever. So I guess this is pretty good.
So to give you a bit of an introduction, you haven't played the new update, right?
No.
If you let me host, I can set up a game that'll give you a little bit of an introduction to things that have changed.
Okay. Oh, so you've played it already. You super fan. Oh, how long has it been out?
A couple of days.
Oh, I thought it was out like yesterday, because Luna was like wondering when it was out, and I couldn't remember. I just
it came out the 27th.
Yes. Oh, hi, Fox. Hello, and hello, Saruru. I know you were muted, but hello. Okay. If you are willing to host, I would not say no to that.
I guess I'll drop it in no voice chat. Sure.
Here, I will show you guys. But yeah, the room looks so different, guys. Yo, look, there's balloons and shit.